Hi, Meek.
Hi, Sabrina.
My name is Sabrina. I am from Hot Hospitality Exchange, and welcome to another series of Eventprofs together at home. My guest today is Meek. I'd like to think it's been exactly a year, am I right, since we met? So I met Meek. She was one of the facilitators for the Sustainable Event Professional Certificate from the Events Industry Council, and I was one of the participants. And it took place in Monaco last year. It was an incredible experience. It was so insightful and so informative, and I had such a wonderful time doing it. And I'm so glad that Meek agreed to come on our chat today. I'm very excited to catch up with her because it has definitely been a while since then. So I'm going to hand it over to Meek now, and she's going to give us a little introduction to who she is, what she does, where she is, and what the situation there is right now. So over to you, Meek.
Thank you very much, Sabrina, also for inviting me. But I must say you did a little bit more during the SCPC because you did a wonderful coverage as well online of the Sustainable Event Professional Certificate.
I did, yeah.
Which, by the way, also I met you through Claudia. So I sent Claudia van Tullenaar as well because through her we were put in contact. So very
That's true.
Merci beaucoup, as we say. So good morning, my name is Miek Egberts. I'm original Dutch, but I've spent a long time of my year as well living abroad. Among of the most important ones, perhaps Portugal and Italy, of course. And in a way, I'm a little bit like a citizen of the world. I'm also mom of two beautiful kids, and we live here in Monaco, and also founder of InspireME. It's a boutique event management company, and we also do DMC services for Monaco and the south of France. And we also do outbound events for clients who would like us to join on other foreign events as well. I'm a very active site member, part of the international board of site. The company is part of the DMC network affiliate as well. So that's more or less my business, and very important, you mentioned before, I'm very engaged into sustainable development and to implement that in all the events, what we're doing.
I know that is something that you do very, very well, and I saw that firsthand myself in Monaco last year, and it definitely inspires me. Obviously, you have an office that you normally work from in Monaco, and right now you are working from home to some degree. How have you set yourself up, actually? Are you splitting your time a little bit, or how is it for you, your daily right now?
Well, I came for you today to the office
Yeah.
in order to escape home. That sounds very bad, but it's not. I'm having a great time, I must say, being home with my kids. And we live in Monaco, a small apartment, but I count my blessings, and we have two little terraces, and we have a dog, which is with us as well, and you permit me as well to have a walk. Monaco, it's very small, and that's why as well for me it was a small walk down to the office today to see you. But normally we must stay at home as much as possible. In fact, my works from home, and we only able to go out with a certain certificate, or we go to the pharmacy, or we go to do the groceries. But for the rest, we stay home. And in the evening, from 10 to 5 in the morning, I believe we're not able to go out. But I must say we're doing well, and I really see it. Nevertheless, that we are all together. It's a good way to be with the family, to do certain things, have good conversations. And this week we are on a virtual travel trip with my kids, because normally we always do something. And I said, okay, they're on holidays this week. I said, let's do something different. So everyone had to choose a country where to go to, prepare the presentation, destination information, but also cook. So we're having lots of fun. We were already in Italy. We made homemade pasta. We were in Thailand, and I believe we're going in 2 days to Mexico. So it's exciting.
I love that. That is such a great idea. But what is right now your 3 daily essentials?
My 3 daily essentials. Well, I had to think for a moment because all the other colleagues as well, I can see your headphones, but I said no. But I always have, I like to listen to music, classical music. I have an air diffuser in home, and I use that as well to change a little bit, let's say, perfumes. I
Mm-hmm.
like lavender very much, orange, something to relaxing as well to change the air.
Mm-hmm.
And then I took it for you because today in the office, my hand gel.
Yes.
And I have my mouse cap as well, but okay, that's not so essential being working, but yes. But
Okay. And have you come to realize anything about yourself, or, any big realizations in this time that you've had in the lockdown?
How in a way? For me, like InspireME, we already have an alternative concept of working. So I'm a little bit like a digital nomad as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we have the office, and in the office we have a long table, but we're also quite flexible in working. So when I go abroad, I like to go to a co-working space, for example, to meet other people. So for me, let's say working with my laptop home, of course, that adjustment was quite okay to do. Of course, I miss my team. It was ready to adapt. But of course, what I really miss is to go out and to meet people. And that's really a thing. What I really feel that I'm a social person. That's why I love all these conversations with colleagues. But it's also good to take a little bit more time back. But I appreciate when we're all able to come back to normal, the new normal.
Absolutely, the new normal. And what are you practicing from a wellness perspective, both mentally and physically?
Well, I see that as a little bit extra time for me to dedicate to myself. So normally in the morning, I always do miracle mornings. I don't know if you know that practice, but it's just stand up early in the morning.
Yeah.
And before the family wakes up, so around 5:30, and then I read, I do my yoga, my meditation, I can walk for the dog. So I already have my me time for me before the day starts. Way to start your day. Now I must say these days I take it a little bit more calm because 5:30 in the morning is a little bit early, so I wake up at 7:30, and then I do my practice. And I believe for me as well, the meditation and yoga, that's very helpful in the morning as well to do. And then, of course, when I have the chance to go out with my dog, that's a real good thing already.
Can you give us any recommendations of anything perhaps that you've been reading, or that you have been watching, something that has been bringing you positivity in the last few days?
There's a lot of out there to read and on the media, and I really try to keep the positive mindset.
Mm-hmm.
I'm catching up on books. I read recently the book of the Dalai Lama and Desmond Tutu, and that one really I liked very much. But I think what really gives me inspiration as well, my colleagues within the sideboard, because we are really, we support one another, we exchange views, but also with other industry colleagues. And I think that for me is really something really precious. And then of course I read all the economic forecasts, but as you said, believe as well, we really must live in the moment. So I really enjoy every minute and be grateful for the things which are nice, and could be like for today, the view, the weather, my kids, a good conversation together, cooking together. So simple things.
Yeah. Back to basics, exactly, absolutely. It's appreciating or being grateful for the little things, which are actually big things now, I think, for each and every one of us.
That's true.
And so obviously we are online quite a lot more than normal now. This is our way of communicating. It's our way of entertaining, learning, informing. Are you practicing some kind of digital detox at all on a daily basis?
No.
People have said no, so it's absolutely
no. Well, my husband sometimes says, Miek, still you were going to do a detox. And I try, I must say. So I have certain days I do something more on personal development on Friday. So on Friday I try to be offline, although of course I check some things because sometimes, yes, you have to be there. But I really try to look at it. On Monday and Tuesday I do some voluntary work as well for doing shopping for elderly people in the neighborhood. The other day we ordered as well, let's say, masks.
Yeah.
And gave them out as well to the people. So then at that moment, really, I leave everything, and then a half day or a day, I'm not available, and I'm really concentrate on the people with who I am in that moment. I try, but I must say, even as a mom as well, I tell my kids, don't be the whole time on your phone. But in a way it is, because then you have a look and you see all these people right now and online and doing so much things.
Yeah.
And it's not the fear of missing out. I don't think it's that, but it's really also, to find, in a way, support and have a look who other people are doing, but also to dream for better times to come, I think,
Absolutely.
as well.
Yeah, absolutely. To dream and to plan. This is all moving at a very, very fast pace. We don't know. The future is very uncertain right now, but it's still the future and it will happen. So, it's a question of, getting ready as best as you can for when the dust settles and seeing, what the new normal is going to provide for all of us.
And I think for that as well, it's important that you really step one moment back as well, because there's so much information out there, and there's also, like you, we are, let's say, more smaller businesses, so it's an opportunity. I see it in that way as well.
Absolutely.
To just, with so much noise around you, just to step back as well and to rethink as well. What we would like to do and how we would like to do things.
Exactly. So once this lockdown is over and everywhere opens up again in Monaco, where is the first place that you would like to go?
That's a difficult one. That's where I would like to go. I think to see my mom, because my mom is in the Netherlands, my sister is in the Netherlands, my family, other friends. So that's really on my top ranking. And then, of course, we have, apart from my life here in Monaco, Monte Carlo, we also have a small place in Italy, and going to be home in Italy. But yeah, my mom and my sister and family first.
Absolutely. Always. I completely agree.
I think I will drive or go by train. I don't know yet.
My last question, Miek, is do you have any words of advice for us event profs that are all in this situation together at the moment?
I think the most important thing, to keep the positive mindset in these days. Always try to live in the moment. We talked about before, being grateful, the small things in life, which are so important. A time really to disconnect as well, to reflect and rethink on things, what we're doing. I will think as well, every crisis is also an opportunity, and we have right now a huge opportunity as well to rethink how we do things to make this world also a better place, more sustainable, really to upscale as well the human responsibilities we all have, but also as an industry. And I think we are able to make a contribute as well to a better world and new ways. It's also an opportunity for a period for opportunities. So people, we have to remain optimistic.
Absolutely. Optimistic is for sure. Thank you so much for those words of advice, Miek, and thank you for giving me some time in your afternoon and also coming into your office just for this call. I look forward to seeing you again in the future, fingers crossed. And thank you everyone for watching another series of Eventprofs Together at Home. I'm Sabrina Myers from Hot Hospitality Exchange. Keep inside, keep motivated, keep positive, find the opportunities amongst all this madness. And at the end of the day, we are all in this together and we will get through it together. The future is definitely bright. So take care and have a wonderful afternoon. Bye.
Thank you.